Welcome to today's episode of From the Hip, where we dive deep into the world of football and bring you the latest updates and insights from the NFL. I'm Anthony Rodriguez, your host today. Our main focus will be on fantasy football sleeper picks for the 2024 season. We'll discuss which players you should keep an eye on, potential breakout stars, and how to gain a competitive edge in your fantasy league. Stay tuned as we explore the hidden gems that could make all the difference in your roster this season. Along the way, we'll talk about the happenings around the NFL. You should start by hitting the subscribe button and allowing notifications so you don't miss any updates from us. But I'm going to start by introducing this crew. Joining me today is Mr. Justin Rodriguez. You can find him on Twitch TV as J Boogie. No, I'm sorry. It's going to be Boogie_CTV on Twitch TV.
Type shit.
My co-host and co-producer Tyler B, Papa Spank Daddy.
You know it.
From Stationhead Radio, Hollywood Mo. Welcome back.
Shit.
He wasn't here last week. I'm glad he's here this week.
OTC.
And of course, the favorites in your heart, Kory Thompson, Mr. Freaky Man himself.
Let's go, Kory.
The king is back.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
I feel like he's already had his Adderall and he's ready to rock and roll today.
Protein powder.
Now I think that need to be my new line, though. So
today is August 10th, 2024, and that means we are in the smack dab in the middle of week 1 of preseason. That means the regular season is just about on us, guys, and I'm excited. But let's start right away with what's going on so far in preseason. Thursday, we were privileged for some of the games that we got on Thursday. We got the Giants against the Lions, and the Giants actually won that game, but we had multiple fights that actually broke out. There's some fire going on over there, man.
Fisticuffs.
Yeah, there's some fire happening out there. But you know what? Even though the Lions lost the game, I'm not going to hold too much weight into the preseason because most of the time the main starters aren't even playing yet. So, you know, we're not going to get crazy with that. But we look for standouts. We look for guys who play well in the game. That's like the most important thing for me. You know, at least that's what I look for.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So the Patriots played the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
And the Patriots won 17-3.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we look for those standout players. We look for guys that look good. And that leads me into something. So I'm going to take off of the preseason for a moment just to talk about something. Guys, what's your take on the fact that there's a possibility of a quarterback controversy happening in New England? For those who don't know, the New England Patriots have drafted Drake May in round 1 of the draft. This is supposed to be the quarterback of the future. This is supposed to be the man. Well, we got our first chance to really look at him this season, and he played a very short set, one quick little series to see what he's like, see what he's about. He didn't do poorly. He did all right. And the funny thing about it is that there were tweets about it. There was a lot of people tweeting. I grabbed some of them. Here goes one for you guys to see. Okay. Drake May starting off hot.
Drake May already better than Mac Jones.
Drake May already better than Mac Jones.
Damn.
It's
That's
early,
crazy.
but Drake May really looks good. These are some of the tweets that were going out when he was playing. And then they got a bunch of jeers when he did not come out for another set.
Right.
Pretty good. But then, midway through the third quarter, young man Joe Milton III stepped onto the field. That is also who they drafted this past year. And a friend of ours that's also his nephew. So let's throw that a little out there. Mr. Fred Bowie. Shout out to Fred. Your nephew. Let's talk about your nephew for a minute. Because he excited the whole thing. He threw the only touchdown in the game. Showed his cannon of an arm.
Rocket Man.
Yeah.
Showed his legs.
Yeah, showed some legs. He was running the ball a little bit. Looked pretty
Yeah,
damn good.
5 rushes.
And then we
He had
started
5
getting
rushes
some.
against New York. Yeah.
Then we got some different tweets. Joe Milton has won over the hearts and minds of the entire New England region. Joe Milton is a stud. Joe Milton about to lead the Patriots to at least 5 straight Super Bowl
All right,
titles.
bro. Relax.
That's a little too much.
All right.
You wild
That's a
again.
little
I'm
too
just
much.
saying,
Yeah,
dude.
you wildin'.
Go
I
ahead.
didn't tweet that. I didn't tweet
You
that.
wild. I think you edited that tweet.
I did
Yeah,
not. I
you
did
wild.
not edit. I just grabbed
Yeah,
it. I
edit
just
right
grabbed
there.
this.
I'm just messing with you,
With
man.
that said, what are we to make of this? Are we looking at, hey, let's calm down. This is nothing serious happening here. Or are we looking at Drake May better keep one eye over his shoulder? What are we looking at? Mo, let me go to you, Mo, because I know you're my college dude. So I know you saw him in Tennessee and you know what he's about. Talk to me.
Yeah. No, he played like he played at Tennessee, but I mean, if I sat here and did this every time somebody showed out in preseason, we would think a million
Crazy.
quarterbacks are the next one. He did a good job. He definitely made his name known. But let's relax. He was playing against people who not gonna be on that team in about 4 weeks. So he did good. He did what he was supposed to do. That's the most important part. Now, quarterback controversy maybe, but I don't think they'll start making that yet.
No, well.
But and then he ain't winning over the hearts of New England. He's black.
Wow.
Hey, hold on.
It's
There was another
wild, but
tweet
I
that popped off. There was another tweet.
Hold on.
The last guy who was drafted in the 6th round, you know who that was? Mr. Brady. That was Thomas for Edward Patrick freaking Brady. I'm
Yep.
just saying, man. We could be talking about the next.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
All right,
play
well,
that
Fred
noise.
gonna come for you come Monday.
Not
Go
you.
ahead. Let me hear what you got to
Listen,
say, Kory.
No, because don't
Me?
put that pressure on
Nah,
him.
man, don't play that noise, man.
No, I will play
But
that.
this is
Don't put that
succession.
pressure on him.
We gotta look, man. I like to see a successful young black quarterback come out there because there's not many in the league that are really that have really stepped up to the plate. It's hard. We got Mahomes, he half and half right now, but we got Lamar, he full black, So we need a little bit more of that because, to be honest, the position's always been quid pro quo. It's been white. I'd like to see a good black quarterback. Like we had Donovan McNabb, Michael Vick, Warren Moon. We had guys like that. Randall Cunningham, for a lot of you who don't know. Who was the dude?
Yeah, but don't you have this guy, Jay Daniels?
Well, we haven't seen him yet.
We haven't seen him, but I hear great things about him.
I hope so.
What about
I'm
Michael
hoping
Penix?
for it. Well, he's going to sit behind
Like
Kirk
you
Cousins.
need.
We all know that. You just paid Kirk Cousins $180 million. You finna play that man.
Oh, true.
But I'm hoping to see him grow. I'm hoping to see this controversy because, like I said earlier, before the show, we've had this We've had this controversy before with Kirk Cousins and RG3, where Kirk Cousins was the real thing. RG3, injuries, so forth, whatever. But one thing, after all of that, I already stand by Joe Milton. I hope he gets a job. I think he'll be better for New England. But Fred Bowie, you talked about me wearing a Raiders jersey and a Raiders hat when I saw you. Look, player, this a Ravens hat, all right? But I want to show you something else so you understand, because this is from my youth. I got on the Bo Jackson Techno Bowl GOAT game shirt right here, because I'm repping Bo Jackson too.
I played that game.
But I don't want to hear nothing about you. I don't want to hear nothing when I see you next week.
All right, bro. But
that's where I stand on that.
As far as controversy, I feel like it's very early to tell. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be very honest. In the third quarter when he went off, when he started making his plays and everything, he's not playing against the first string. That's all I'm saying. So like, he's playing against the guys that want to get into the TV time. He want the guys who trying to make the impact. You know what I'm saying? These guys are overshooting, jumping routes. They trying to make an impact. They trying to get the interception. They trying to make the tackle in the backfield. So he's bopping out third string guys who are trying to make the cut. You know what I'm saying? Who are not even part of the 53-man roster for.
I got a question for you right there. Who's Drake May playing against? Because no first stringers play in that first game.
What I'm saying is that in the third quarter, you're not even playing your second string players.
Some of them are second
You're playing guys. Even I'm telling you, all preseason. I'm not even saying Drake May did amazing. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just.
And he loved Drake May.
It's too.
Who love Drake May?
It's too. It's too early. You know what I'm saying? It's too early. Way too early. Like, let me see this shit. Week 3. Let me see against starters. Let me see a quarterback swap out. Let me see that. Let me see. Give him a game. You know what I'm saying? And let me see how he operates. But
I don't think you're going to get that unless,
I know I'm not going to
for whatever reason, Drake May would get hurt.
Yeah.
God forbid, because I'm not wishing that on anybody.
What I'm saying is that it's way too early to say that, like, this guy who won the hearts over. He played amazing. You know what I'm saying? New England ain't probably seen quarterback play like that in fucking years. They ain't see it. They ain't win a game in years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just want you guys to, like, relax, because they are playing guys who haven't even made the roster yet.
Well, hold on. I want to ask you something. I've been drinking, just so y'all know.
See that.
I've been drinking, but hey man, relax. I've been cleaning too.
I love you though.
But
you look like.
I love you too. I love you too.
I love you too, man.
But my question for you is, we've seen the Patriots fall from glory. So how is this really going to play out? Is Drake May gonna be like, what I'm trying to ask is, he's got trash around him. Let's just be honest. He ain't got nobody with a name.
Damn, you bring him.
So
I'm loving this, Cape. Come on.
He
I'm
ain't
loving
got
where you
nobody
going.
with a name around him. So is this gonna show, like, it? If Drake May come out and he look bad, you know what I'm saying? But it's because of what's around him, because he's not as athletic as Joe. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Joe come out and he's able to win games, but this due to his athleticism. Let's go back to last year when we saw Tyrod Taylor do his thing versus Daniel Jones doing his thing, who's not as athletic as Tyrod Taylor.
Freaking statue sitting back there.
Is it really, you know what I'm saying? Is it going to be fair? That's my thing. I don't feel it's going to be as fair, but I do think Joe Milton might be a better quarterback because of the abilities and his ability to extend the play with what he has on that offense.
I like it. Mo.
We don't know what type of team New England is going to be yet.
Yeah.
If you comparing them to the old style of New England, Joe Milton. Well, if you comparing them to last year, their line was not that good. Joe Milton.
Tyler, look up if they got anybody on that line.
Joe Milton would be the better one, and we don't know what type of offense they're gonna run. So we don't know which quarterback fits that system quite yet.
Yeah.
So I think it's a little too early to call that, because both. And I'm
say
not
it
talking
right.
about
Both.
Yeah, you gotta say it with the F player.
F in there.
Huh?
You gotta say it with the F.
If you're gonna say it, it's both. BOFF. Both.
Both can get the job done. They can play quarterback at a high level. But we don't know what they're gonna look like. They just cut Juju.
Yep.
And they
for real?
They just cut Juju
yesterday.
And then also, right after the game.
Yeah, and then also they were in the running for Calvin Ridley. Calvin didn't want to go there. They were in the running for Aiyuk. Aiyuk did not want to go there.
Right there.
I don't blame him.
Stop right there, because you just let the cat out the bag, and that's what I want to talk about next. Because they tried to make the move for Brandon Aiyuk when San Francisco decided to let him go. And they're ready to make this happen. They're like, you know what? Since you don't want to sign for what we're really, or you're not willing to wait until next season, or the end of the season, rather.
Yeah.
We're going to let you go. Okay? And we're going to trade you off. But
that's the news?
That's the news. But here's the deal. Any team worth anything does not want to end up like the New York Jets with Hassan Reddick, who doesn't want to sign with them. Okay?
Yeah.
So anybody who trades for him is going to want a sign and trade deal. They're going to want to have something already set in place. The Jets did have something set in place for Hassan Reddick, and Hassan Reddick is pretty much not even taking their phone calls at this point. With that being said, Brandon Aiyuk, who wants to get paid, New England offered him $32 million a season to come to play with them alongside Drake May. And Brandon Aiyuk said, I don't like the quarterback situation happening in New England. Therefore, I don't want to go over there. Take your 32 and go take it somewhere else.
A 4-year deal.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yep.
So now what are we to take from this? Because there was only a couple teams that were really interested in Brandon Aiyuk. You had the Patriots, the Steelers, and the Browns.
It's got to be teams with money, though. He turned
the Browns down too, though.
He turned the Browns down, turned the Patriots down. He only is willing to go to the Steelers, but the Steelers are not willing to give him that type of money.
They trying to find 13.
He played with your best friend, Mo.
13.
He'd have to play with your best friend on the Browns.
Huh?
He'd have to play with your best friend on the Browns.
That's not why he turned that down. He just doesn't want to be on the Browns. He don't want to go to Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to go. Personally, if it were me, trade me to Cleveland. They got the defense. Huh?
Why?
They got the defense. What stopped them last year?
Hold on.
What stopped them last year?
Joe Flacco was throwing pigs. I love Joe Flacco. Look.
Corey, you quarterback they got, bro. If this is gonna be one of them shows, I'll just mute up, bro. But
no, I'm just saying. But what quarterback they got?
Brandon Aiyuk has made quarterbacks work back to back to back, bro. Okay. That's what I want to say. He's made it work back to back to back. I don't think it was the quarterback with that one.
Remember you said that.
Yeah. I don't think it's the quarterback with that one. That's what I'm trying to say. I think maybe he's looking for a different culture. Because you can't tell me how long is Russell signed for, Tyler?
Russell Wilson?
1 year.
Yeah, I think it's 1 year.
1 year.
So one single solitary
year.
year.
On, bro. You want to go to the Steelers who just gonna be there for that quarterback gonna be there for 1 year. Justin Fields there for 1 year, right?
Yeah.
No. Is he?
Justin Fields, I think he is playing for the 1 year.
It ain't no damn quarterback situation, bro. What the hell do you want?
But in reality, they are going to keep somebody.
Do they not want
you? Yeah. They are going to keep one of them.
They're going to keep one of them, and I think it's probably going to be Justin Fields because he's younger.
You got to remember, they eliminated that whole QB room.
Yeah.
Mason Rudolph, Randolph, whatever, Reindeer, whatever, gone.
Right.
They got rid of your boy Pickett, gone, because you loved his hair because it looked like Trevor Lawrence hair, gone. The other dude that got hit in the head with Myles Garrett helmet, who still concussed to this day, gone.
I got another tidbit for you. It's two of them actually. I think we mentioned it on an earlier show. Okay, he been in contact with Washington's quarterback.
Who?
They've been on FaceTime and posting it on, the rookie on IG and whatnot. But then there's another one.
Cardinals.
Well, I didn't know that one. I'm going to talk about my team because guess who he started following?
Definitely not Trevor. He don't like that long flowing hair.
He started following Trevor and the receivers. So
I'd like to see him on Jacksonville.
Where do you want to go? Jacksonville ain't paying him that money.
I know. But what I'm saying is I think it'll be a nice fit for him.
It would, but
let's use Tyler real quick. We asked Tyler like 3 questions. I got another question for you.
Tyler, ready? Go ahead.
What's Jacksonville's salary cap space?
Let me look that one up.
Yeah, we gotta hear from him because we asked him. Like I asked him a question, you asked him one. I've asked him another one.
Well, Anthony had already threw up the one, and Justin threw up the one, so that's why that.
No, I hear you. I just want to know what Jacksonville's situation looked like.
Jacksonville ain't paying no motherfucking
32 mil.
I can tell you that one. They cleared up.
I just want to know their salary cap.
You want to know how much they have left, or just in general?
How much they have left for this season? Because that's what it would go off of. Because if they're gonna do a sign and trade, I think my personal opinion is the 49ers will hold him till the last day of the trade deadline or around there to then trade him to see what they can get. For people who are in contention, they will give up more to get a guy like Brandon Aiyuk.
If he's not playing, then what you gonna do then?
Mm-hmm. They'll still give up that money to get him.
But then he's gonna be worth less.
Jacksonville has 14.5 in available cap space left.
Nope.
14.5.
You would have to do
Yeah.
you'd have to do a lot of restructuring of a lot.
We
of
would
money.
have to get rid of Kirk. We would have to get rid of who's another cap hit? Cam Robinson.
Well, you
left
could always
tackle. They
structure
don't
a
need a
deal
left
with
tackle.
I mean, I don't know how necessarily it plays out, but for instance, like a guy like Mahomes. Mahomes signed this big contract, right? But it was very it's structured in a certain way that even though he's making approximately 45 mil per season, he's not actually getting 45 mil. Like some of that was up front, some of that's on the back end. So he doesn't take necessarily, like, it fits into their salary cap. He's working with them to try to set it up. And you could do that where you're averaging out your 30 something million, but not all up front. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
At that point, everybody's locked in. So it's not a restructure at that point. It's going to be, we got to move this player, this player, this player, and this draft pick to get Aiyuk on the team. So, because restructures only happen during the offseason, it's never really during the trade deadline or whatever.
And also just keep in mind that the 49ers have made it very clear that if they were going to trade Aiyuk off to anybody, they're going to require a wide receiver in return. That's why Cleveland was on there, because Cooper was supposed to be going to
They
San
can have
Francisco.
Kirk. They can have Christian Kirk.
You know what I saw today? I saw what if they did a Devontae Adams
Not going to
Brandon
happen.
Aiyuk swap.
They're doing a 3-team trade that they was looking for a third team.
I saw that
Yeah.
one
The
today.
third team was, we know who that was. That was the Raiders. But you're gonna have to satisfy both them guys. And I don't think that's gonna be easy.
Yeah.
But I think Devontae Adams just want to win, bro. If he was on a team
Devontae
that
Adams wants to go to the Jets.
Yes.
That's it.
He wants to, but it's not going to happen, at least not until mid-season, depending on what's going on. Because if it doesn't seem, which the latest reports, and this is going to lead me into my next, right? But the latest reports on the Cowboys situation is that Dak is very close to signing what he wants, and they
You know where I
like,
think one of them should go?
huh?
You know where I think one of them should go, and I hate to say it.
Who's that?
The Ravens.
we don't have the money for him.
I know, but I'm saying,
If we did, yeah,
just like
if we
we don't.
did, that would be phenomenal. But
What
one
are
of
you
those-
speaking of? Are you talking about CD?
Either one of them.
he's talking about Aiyuk or
Devontae
CD.
or Aiyuk.
Oh, Devontae Art. Yeah, I think
Not so much CD, because CD is he's not. I'm not about to say he's a 2. What I'm gonna say is
you almost put your foot down in it again.
they have bigger frames.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they don't have the
really
money
would
for
like
it.
that.
Yeah, they don't have the
I
money
would
for
like a big receiver again. I would like that.
it. But ultimately, it looks like Dak is going to get his money, right? Even at an ungodly cost. I'm not even trying to say that he's not worth it, but
What is it?
The rumored cost is $70 million per year.
Yeah, that's where it's getting, like, they're trying to. It's really high.
Tell him for sucking mother.
Oh shit!
This show just went. We ain't never gonna get sponsored like that, Kory. Thank you.
That was dumb funny. That's a clip. That was bad funny.
But that's what my question is for you guys, because I don't know what the fuck's going on in Dallas anymore. Like, I followed them last year. I tried to be a fan. It's too difficult to be a fan of Dallas. I'm still a fan of Dak. I just can't understand. I can't understand Dallas with what they're doing. Okay. And that's going to bring me into the next point, where Jerry Jones came out and we're talking, and when asked by the media, well, what's going on with CD? Well, I mean, what's taking so long with CD? He says there's no urgency for this shit. There's no. He tried to make it. He tried to be funny, several times during that interview, and he's not coming across as very humorous at all. But you you're playing with people's money,
I
okay?
mean, CeeDee Lamb thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Well,
He
so,
was
well, there you go.
listening.
CeeDee Lamb, when he was told about it, just so y'all can see,
Yeah,
he
that was
retweeted,
pretty funny.
laugh out loud. Such a funny thing.
Let
Makes
me
it
go,
funny.
please.
Such a
Let me
funny
go.
Go ahead, Kory.
Does somebody have a jackass noise? Do any of you
That
play
noise.
this when you do your thing? Please put in a jackass noise because it's for Jerry Jones. You are an idiot.
Yes.
An
You
idiot.
tested Dak the first time, and what happened? You got to pay the man. You testing him and CD now, and guess what? You got to pay them again because you had almost the number one QB, and you definitely had the number one wide receiver last year. Because you, sir, deserve the donkey of the day, like Charlemagne would say. So play the noise. You're an idiot. You got all this damn money, and you ain't trying to pay these people. You have money. You could have restructured some contracts. You let Tyron Smith walk. You need to pay these guys. You should have paid them last year
Okay, well,
because you could have got
that's a great point. Now, let's get to a thing. I want to ask you guys a question now. Now, would it have cost him cheaper if he'd have signed Dak last season? Yes. No question. Would it have cost him a lot cheaper if he signs CD right now? Yes. There's no question, right? But they also could have signed CD last season too. You could have signed CD last season. Now, this is where you would have been last season had you signed him. Last season, the only person who was really making any serious money, this is before the Justin Jefferson deal. This is before the AJ Brown deal. This is before all that, right? So the only one who was making any serious money was Tyreek Hill. He was at 30. Okay. So possibly you could have brought him into the room last season, said, where do you want to be? We could have given you 31, 32 mil, right? Or they could have kept
or
him
even
just
less.
right at the same level, 30 mil. Okay. Well, now it's going to cost you 35 if you want to sign CD. You waited one more year, it cost you 5 more. Okay. You could have signed Dak last season for around 45, possibly 50. Now it's going to cost you 70, which is crazy to me.
Crazy.
Okay. That's for him to re-sign. I don't think he wants to re-sign. I think that's why he put his level so high. I think he said, you know what? After the way you've treated me in the media, you're going to pay me. And if you don't want to pay me, I'll go somewhere else. Because other people want me already. Namely the Raiders. Raiders are begging for him. That's why I think there's a possibility you may see a trade mid-season if this deal doesn't get through.
That deal ain't get brother.
If it don't get through, there'll be a trade, and he'll sign and trade for less than 70 to go somewhere else. I'm saying you're going to have to pay me 70 to stay here.
Yeah.
To stay
That's
here,
crazy.
you're going to have to make it worth my while.
Saying,
But now
look,
I've got a question to you, and I'm going to bring it up to you, Justin. I'm going to bring it up to you. Is Jerry completely baffled what he's doing with this shit, or is he just whatever? Because it doesn't matter now. Because the reason I asked you that question, and I know it sounds odd the way I worded it, but with the sake that you have guys like Trent Williams, who just signed a contract a couple seasons ago, who now doesn't want to honor his own contract, that he got what his money is worth, and now he's like, nope, you're going to change my contract, make me more money. What's to stop if I would have signed him last year, if I would have given Dak the $50 million last year, and now all of a sudden, no, I want 60, and I'm going to hold out, like the way that Trent is doing, like the way that some of the other players are doing in the league. If that's what we're going to do, and we're going to get our money anyway, then why shouldn't I wait for the very last minute? Why the hell should I try to get you at a discount ahead of time and extend you? You still owe me a year where you're supposed to get paid 40, and now you're forcing me to give you 60 this season. But then if I give it to you next season, you're going to hold out again and make me give you 70. So is he crazy on this? I'm going to ask you that.
If you put it like that, I mean, I don't see him being crazy for that, to be honest with you. I don't see it. Just because, like, the way you explaining it, you just gonna keep holding out till you keep getting more money. Like, nah, it's not how contracts work, man. I'm sorry. You sign a contract, you gotta honor your contract.
You know, I'm just asking the question on that because it's something that baffles me. Like, I understand when you got a rookie contract. I get all that. The rookie contract is limited. You didn't get a chance, and now you're excelling well above where you should be. But now you got a guy like Trent. He signed a $140 million over 6-year deal. 3 years in, says, "Yeah, not anymore. I ain't playing until you give me more money."
Because he knows it was a stupid deal.
Go ahead, Mo.
There have been certain players that have been open for a number of years saying that they want contracts similar to what the NBA gets. If you know what's coming down the pipeline, why in the hell would you not prepare for it? Because at some point, because really they thought it was going to happen the last CBA negotiations. But somehow, you remember when those negotiations happened and they came to the agreement, and then on ESPN, on Fox, FS1 with Shannon Sharp and Skip, everybody was like, "Well, why did you take that deal?" Because they didn't get everything that they had been talking about that they wanted. If you think that it's going to get better from this point, Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys, you have life fucked up. It is not getting better. It's only going to get worse and more expensive. So we can sit here and say Trent shouldn't be asking for no more money. He does make a lot of money. But at the end of the day, how much are these teams making? Did you see the Sunday Ticket lawsuit?
Mm-mm.
The Sunday Ticket lawsuit is basically people asking, hey, what if I don't want to watch every game? I just want to watch my team game. I live in Kansas. I want to watch my team in Miami.
Yeah. I'm a
The
Dolphins fan. I
NFL
just
said
care
no.
about the Dolphins.
Yeah, the NFL said no. Why would we do that? And when one judge said, no, you should be doing that, they appealed it and won.
Yep, got overturned.
It got overturned. So how much money do you think they make from that? We've said in a few shows that, hey, it's more expensive to watch football games this year because of the different apps you got to go watch the goddamn games.
Yeah.
Bro, these teams are making the money. These players know they're making the money. These players know that the cap is only rising every year because of the CBA. You pay your people. I suggest you pay your people, or you're not going to have those people.
But
And
how
these
much
college
is
players
enough?
ain't that promising. Huh?
But how much is enough, though? I mean, when
It's
you
never
got,
going to be enough.
yeah, but
Do
when
you
you
see-
got one player who is taking up 12% or 13% of your salary cap, okay, that, I mean, like, you have to balance it out. Like, I agree, everybody should be paid, okay? Like Kory and I, we work damn hard, and I want him to get paid because I want to get paid too. Okay. So I want us both to keep on getting raises.
In that sport, okay, let's
Let me
compare.
retort to that though
Go
before
ahead.
you go on. So you said that they compare it to NBA. NBA is a 15-man roster.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and 5
NFL
starters.
is a 53-man
5 starters.
roster. Okay. Also on top of that, the NFL also plays their practice squad because
Yep.
they hold practice squad players. On top of that, the NFL also plays players that are out of their contract or were traded or whatever because they had whatever kind of clause or they're dead cap space.
Yep.
So I get it where these players want to be paid, but there's money going everywhere from every team.
Yes.
So it's harder to pay them. Now, in Trent Williams' case, I'm going to make a case for Trent Williams alone. We saw what happened when he wasn't in the starting lineup,
Yes.
and we see what happens when he is in the starting lineup.
Yes.
So, does he deserve to be the top tackle paid in the NFL? Yes. But the way he's going about it is wrong because remember, you got 53 guys on that team plus the practice squad plus whatever dead cap space they gotta pay. Now, as you shift, we'll never see the NFL being paid as much as these guys. And remember, there's only so much in the salary cap they can allocate to all these players. That's the other part that I think the players need to realize, because now at this point, you are hurting your team, as in, okay, well, if you want X amount of money, we have to get rid of this guy so we can pay you. And now you lose another weapon on your team because of your selfishness.
I agree with
That's
you.
all very true.
Yeah, this is all real true. And I agree with you on the sense like that. But then why would you sign, or why would you seek anyway, a 6-year deal if you're not in if that's your situation, then sign a 2-year deal. Sign a
Yes, sir.
3-year deal. Okay? I can go buy a car right now and finance it for a 7-8 year finance and get a low payment.
Yeah.
But right after year 3 or 4, I'm not going to want that damn car no more. You know what I mean? So if I'm going to buy a car, if I'm going to lease a car, I'm going to try to get it for 3 years or less so that I can return this car and get another car. So why sign a 6-year deal? Because 3 years in, now you're unhappy with your deal because other tackles are now making more money than you.
Because they didn't win the Super Bowl.
Well, how old is Trent is the real question. Was it a retirement deal?
He's like 34.
He's old because he's like 35, 36.
So it was a
He's
retirement deal he signed.
36.
He signed a retirement deal.
Okay,
That's
so then
basically what it
fucking
was at
retire
that
then if
time.
you don't like your money. Otherwise, play out your last 3
Here we go.
years.
They didn't win the damn Super Bowl, and he probably blaming somebody, and this is his way. We've seen this before, but we cannot agree with the way, but
It's the way.
it's the way. This is the way. This is the way.
Yeah.
Bro, if I know the money going up, you got the money. Give me my money.
But
Give me my
okay,
money.
so now
I
how
heard
much?
Jalen Ramsey say in an interview, no, they got the money. And he got one of the coldest agents ever.
All right,
So
I'm gonna equate this to years ago. I'm working for a company. I don't want to mention their name because they're out of business right now, right? But the owner of that company, the
Damn.
owner of that company was driving a Bentley, right? And his brother, who used to come in, was driving like a 7 Series BMW, and they would drive in and they would park it right out front. Okay. And I was talking with one of my coworkers, and he made a comment talking about, we're not making that much money and they're driving Bentleys. And I said, Holmes, you damn near made $100,000 last year. Okay. You're doing pretty damn good. And they own the company. What's the benefit of owning the company if you can't drive a Bentley? I'm just putting that out there. I'm not hating on homeboy for having a Bentley. I'm not hating on his brother for driving a 7 Series BMW. Okay, I'm not hating if they own boats and if they have a mansion on some island. Good for them.
Boats and hoes.
Okay.
Boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes. I gotta have me my boats and hoes. Boats and hoes. I gotta have me my boats and hoes.
But what I'm saying, there's got to be some benefit of being the owner, of being the boss. Otherwise, why are we striving to be the boss? So I'm not mad at like Jerry Jones for being rich as shit. I'm not mad at him. Okay.
but that's cool. But they only continue to make more money, brother. Their money is not getting lessened because these players are making more money.
No, because they're making us pay them more money to go see the games. They're making us pay more money to watch the games at home.
You been to a Dallas game?
Me personally, I've been to Dallas. No, I have not been to Dallas.
Especially in that new stadium.
This stadium's beautiful. I'm looking forward to going to Jacksonville Stadium, though.
Beautiful. But I heard going to that stadium, have your money up, brother.
Yeah, it's going to cost a grip.
Have your money up, brother.
It's going to cost a grip
or you better eat, drink, everything before you get there.
Yeah.
You probably got to shit before you get there.
Dude, I grew up in New York, okay, where we built the new Yankee Stadium and the new Citi Field with the Mets. beautiful stadiums.
Mm-hmm.
But a hot dog was damn near $12.
Right.
Okay, I know. Trust me, I know.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay,
New York
but it's the
inflation,
cost
though.
They make it. My
it's the
point was they
cost
make
just to
money.
go to that stadium, because the stadium, you're going to pay for that. They got to pay for the stadium. They got to pay for the players that they're putting
The bitch is
on the
called
field.
Jerry World. It's called Jerry World. Jerry, if you don't pay that goddamn boy, so you can make some more money in Jerry World, pay both of them.
All
because
right.
how else are you going to get to your playoffs?
Let me swap it up a little bit. How do you feel? And I'm going to ask Justin here. Okay. How do you feel about Hassan Reddick? He's not even returning the phone calls of the team. What are we doing? Is he holding out the whole season? Is he staying home?
I'm going to stay out of this one.
I don't even know, bro. Like Hassan Reddick, if they had a deal in place and he feels like should be getting paid more money or whatever case may be, then then he should be getting paid more money than he agreed to. That's just it's like it shows your character, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I believe in. Like you had an agreement in place, then you realize that you made a bad deal, so you want to back out of the deal. Like, come on, bro, you made the deal, pieces were moved for you, and now you want to say, well, nah, I'm not just. That's a bad deal. Well, why'd you agree to it, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's
At the
the
end of
same
the
thing how
day,
I
he
feel about
agreed to it.
That's why I feel like the whole Trent shit is bullshit, because nobody told you to sign a 6-year deal, bro. Like, bro, like you don't even have to compare it to the NFL market, bro. Look at the house market. Like, come on, every year this shit get up there every single year. It's only gonna get more expensive, bro. So why would you sign a long-term deal when you know if you sign a 2, like what NFL player right now is signing 6-year deals, bro? Other than quarterback.
Something I've seen real quick about Trent Williams, about his contract, he's at a guarantee. He has no more guaranteed money left over. So if he gets hurt or anything like that, he's fucked. I think that might be one of the big reasons why he's doing this. He signed the 6 year, his guarantee's out. He's 36 years old. If he does the next 3 years, he'll be 39 years old. He has a high chance of getting injured and potentially lose the rest of his career, and then he doesn't get the rest of those 3 years. I think he's pushing just to get more guarantee, just in case he does get injured in the next 3 years, he could.
I just look at it like
that's between you and your agent.
You're right.
Nobody signs 6-year deals, bro. Not a single soul.
I'm-
Why would you?
I don't
sign?
disagree.
You think you want to be the first one to sign a 6-year deal, bro?
It was a dumb call on him. He wasn't thinking straight.
Yeah. And then
And now it's biting him in the ass.
So you take your
That's a
mistake
regular
on the
person.
chin, bro. Take your mistake on the chin
Yeah.
and stop being so damn prideful, because at the end of the day, you 36, you almost 40. Calm the fuck down, bro. You
And-
play
or
you
get
play-
your ass out the league.
You
Get your-
play the
you
one
made your money.
position. He plays the one position in the NFL game that gets hit every single play.
Yeah.
So why would I pay you $40 million a year that you want? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For you to get hit every single play.
At
I'm
36.
Good, bro. I'm good.
You know, hey,
that shit hurt.
I'm just saying, I can get this team a lot. Am I going to get a player as good as Trent Williams? No. Not
Probably
right
not.
from the beginning. No, especially from the beginning. Am I going to get a 75% of Trent Williams? Probably. From the rookie draft class?
you get fresh
75.
legs.
Okay, maybe 65, but still 65. I'm going to pay him 30% of what I'm paying you, which is going to allow me to get 2 of them, 3 of them. It's going to allow me to get more money for a Brandon Aiyuk, or get rid of Aiyuk and trade another, or draft another wide receiver similar to him. Maybe I can have the next Aiyuk. It gets back to a point of what Belichick was doing in New England, where no player was above a certain thing, and he would get rid of guys just to bring in new guys.
He was wilding though.
Yes, he was. He took it to an extra level.
He called a bunch of strokes of luck.
Yeah,
he was wild. Kory, please, bro.
All I said was A.
I'm trying to think. What did he say that deserved the Ayo?
I just said I didn't say Ayo. I said A.
I was sitting there going, what did he really say though?
All I said was A. I didn't say Ayo. I said A.
But Belichick was wild. Can we agree on that?
Yes,
Yeah.
Belichick was
Oh, yeah.
to the next level, but was he on
But
to
I ain't gonna
something
lie,
though?
though.
Bro, you have one of the greatest receivers to ever play the game in Randy Moss in your possession. And to a lot of other receivers, he is the receiver. And you didn't want to pay him. You had one of the best defensive tackles to ever play the game in Vince Wilfork. And guess what? You didn't want to pay him.
Mm-hmm.
And you had, didn't they have Stephen Gilmore,
Yeah.
who was one of the best corners in his prime? And you
continue to
didn't
use
want
that.
to pay him.
And you know what it got him
He-
though? It got him
he had
6
weapons.
Super Bowls. His techniques.
Bro, as I'm saying, like
He had
you
a lot
really
with
get mad at the
Wilfork,
bull,
though.
bro.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
could
bro,
say
he's
he
still
was
on business,
crazy,
dog.
but
He like, I'm not
he
paying you,
won
bro.
6.
But he was wilding.
Yo,
That's
he was
all I'm
wildin'.
saying. Now, did he win? Yeah, he won. Now.
That's my
But-
point. So what I'm saying is, if
We know
you're
why he
like,
won.
if you have
Yeah,
certain
we do.
certain key players. Now, I'm not trying to say
3
that he
Super
wouldn't have
Bowls
done
with
that without
asterisks.
Tom Brady. I'm not trying to take that away. But what I'm saying,
I'm saying, no, fuck that. No,
I
fuck
say
that.
it.
Spygate, Deflategate.
okay,
What
I'm
else
saying
did he have?
but
And
what
then
I
when
am
Tom
saying,
Brady- Go
okay,
ahead.
is that if you have that key player, okay, for instance, like a Dak, and I know he's very I know he's that, he causes a lot of friction for a lot of people. But I'm saying, if you have a Dak, if you have a Lamar, if you have even a Trevor, a Jordan Love, a Josh Allen, I'm just throwing those names out there. These are key players now, okay? And you're saying, you know what? I'm not going to overpay for these role players, even if they're fantastic role players, because I'm going to give him weapons, but I'm going to get them off the draft, rookie contracts. And when they start asking for real money, get the fuck out of here. Give me somebody different. Because I've got the key player. I've got the key player. And I'm going to keep on winning with that key player, like a Mahomes type.
and you're missing out on the last key part. My key player that I know is the reason that I'm winning all these championships. He's willing to take a pay cut every time his contract
Mhm.
done.
Yes.
Tom Brady fucked a lot of those people.
Yeah.
Even though Tom Brady was just trying to say, hey, bring me some more people. Let's keep this thing going.
Yeah.
That was Tom Brady's point.
A lot
Belichick was
a
saying,
lot of what like Mahomes is doing now. Mahomes is doing something really similar.
it's a little different.
A little different, but it's close. It's close.
Got a goddamn $500 million
Mhm.
contract. So
He's
so
good for
goddamn
the
different.
next years. 10
yeah.
years.
But what I'm saying is that why are we going to keep overpaying for these non-quarterbacks? The other thing is Dallas's
Y'all tell me
woes
Dak-
are not ending anytime soon, because Micah's sitting there going, you don't want to pay CD?
That motherfucker in the background like this.
He's sitting behind the thing like,
Hey, that mean
you don't want to pay CD?
That mean where he behind the tree like this?
Yeah, that dude, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Micah's sitting there going, because they telling Micah, hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. Next season, we got you, son.
Shit.
Bro,
Full
you
of
said
love.
that to CD last year. And
Micah,
he
you fuck.
he didn't do anything but be the top wide receiver all year. And you're saying there's no urgency to pay him. So Micah,
And one day his first year being one, right?
huh?
Because that's when I said he's not a one, he's a two.
And he proved that he's a one.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Micah's sitting
That
there
was his
going,
first
and
time,
he's
right?
Micah's retweeting CD shit and saying laugh out loud. So that's telling
It's a
me.
wrap.
So that gets me to the next thing here. So CD's reaction of the laugh out loud, and then he goes ahead and removes from his Twitter on his bio that he is not on America's team. What is that telling you about it? What is that reaction telling you?
He a hoe.
Damn.
That's
I'm
how
so
you
sick of
see
that
it?
shit. I'm so sick of that shit. Hey man, we know you still on Dallas, motherfucker. You don't have to take that shit out your Twitter, brother. We know you mad. We feel your pain. But I'm
Look.
so sick of this grown ass man. Oh, I'm upset with my team. I'm gonna remove every picture of
Look,
Dallas
man.
Cowboy memorabilia. Or I'm gonna take the
That's
Dallas
like that girl
Cowboy
that broke
out
up with you and she takes
Right.
all your photos off,
of- Yeah.
and then y'all
Yeah,
get back
yeah.
together, and then she's like,
Now
yeah,
we
what am
get
I
back
going to do
together,
with
we
these
good.
pictures?
Ooh, I love her.
Look,
She's the girl of my dream.
look,
Man, get the fuck
man.
out of here.
We seen CD on live TV snatch his cell phone out that shorty hand
That
on
was
draft
the
night.
shit he did too.
On draft night. That
Yep.
was real. The man's real. If he doing that on draft night and everybody see him where his jib was a lot different, because I know he had to get his jib fixed now. He real about this. You take that down, he real. He like, yo, fuck you, Dallas. Fuck you, pay me type shit. If they ain't gonna pay him, this man gonna leave.
Well, that's what they're
How
saying a
you
lot
not gonna
about
pay the number
Hassan
one receiver?
Reddick right now. They're saying that the reason why
Trash.
he's not even answering the phone calls of the Jets is because he was already insulted. Okay, that.
All right.
I'm not agreeing with it because the Jets only made the trade because they thought you were down.
I've been drinking too. Bitch, you shouldn't have signed a contract to go there.
Well, he didn't sign a contract, but he shouldn't have agreed that he was going to
go there. We clearly see that people can say no to a trade.
Mm-hmm.
We clearly see that.
Yeah,
Brandon Aiyuk is doing it. Brandon Aiyuk is saying, if you trade for me, I am not signing with you.
We clearly see that a team do not want to deal with that bullshit.
Does Aiyuk have a no trade clause? I think he has a no trade clause.
No, he doesn't have a no trade clause, but nobody is stupid enough to trade for him.
He's not re-signing with them, but they can trade him. So, yeah.
Okay, because of the Hassan Reddick thing. Now, Reddick is looking for $25 million per season.
It's only going to go up.
It's only going to go up.
Well, I mean, he ain't playing, so.
Well, he's already been fined almost $2 million.
You got to look at like what he ain't worth Myles Garrett, Mason Crosby, TJ Watt money. That's what he kind of trying to compare to. He trying to reach they kind of money, but you not them. They got defensive MVPs, brother.
I keep telling you, Kory, that these people, all of them. Let's be honest.
What you mean by that? These people
not doing that with you. So I keep telling you, all of them have. They cool. They call each other brothers. Don't matter the sport. That's my brother. Blah blah blah. They all cool with each other. And I said in a show last season when we were doing it, they expect the next one that's up for the contract to reset the market so that when it come time for me, it don't matter if I do this. If I'm not TJ Watt, if I'm not Myles Garrett, if I'm on this shitty team, I'm your Myles Garrett. I'm your TJ Watt. That's how they see it. And I'm telling you
that you said that about Humphreys a couple of shows ago when I was talking about the Ravens.
Right.
Resetting the market. Yeah.
You do that every single time. It's only going to go up.
Well, let me ask you a question then. If you're a GM and you got this scrub on your team and you looking at defensive player of the years on other teams and he coming to you asking for more money than a Myles Garrett, what are you going to say as an owner?
When did Myles Garrett sign his deal?
No. Myles Garrett makes more money than him. I think we looked at it.
When did he sign that deal?
The $30 million. Did he sign it 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Because
if
that's the case,
Tyler.
If that's the case, when Myles Garrett goes to re-sign,
it's over.
It's over. You know what I'm saying? Like
when TJ Watt,
you could give him Myles Garrett money right now. Because guess what? When Myles Garrett goes to re-sign next year, it's
2020
be at quarterback money.
2020.
Yep, July 14th.
For how long?
It's 5 years.
5 years ago, bro.
So next year
he signed a 5-year contract in 2020
It's a wrap.
Yeah, bro.
Let me tell you something.
Get paid $100 million.
Let me
$100 million for 3 years.
Let me tell you something, Kory. It's
Hassan Reddick.
Hassan Reddick needs that money now. This is the cheapest route. It's the cheapest route because
how old is this guy, Tyler? Hassan Reddick.
But Hassan Reddick is also, you're basing it off of what he's done over the past 2 seasons. His past 2 seasons, he's tied amongst top sacks over the past 2 seasons. Whether or not you disagree with him as a player or not, it doesn't change the fact that over the past 2 seasons, he's tied for the most amount of sacks.
And it don't matter because it's cheaper to give him his money now.
So
because
you're saying it's cheaper to keep her?
With those players that you continue to name, yeah, pretty much. With the ones you continue to name, when their contracts are up, Oh,
When
that
is
price
TJ Watt's
is
contract up?
up.
Yeah.
Tyler,
It
when
is
is TJ
going
Watt's
through
contract
the
up?
roof. It's gonna make that $25 million look stupid.
Yeah. It's
Miles
going to
Garrett's
be
gonna
like
be
the
the
same thing right now.
next-
Right now, we're talking about, like, I agree with the Trevor Lawrence signing of the 55 mil because he's so young and he's got a promising future. Okay. I don't
It's going
agree
to be up
with
next
the.
season. TJ Watt signed a 4-year in 2021.
Okay. So I
Uh-oh.
don't agree
Uh-oh.
with like Tua's 53 million, but I do agree with the Trevor Lawrence 55. Okay. I do agree with like Joe Burrow's money. I don't have an issue with any of those money. But now, if Dak gets 70,
It's a wrap.
do you see what's going to happen going forward with this league?
Did you
Okay.
hear what-
Hassan Reddick had 11 sacks last season, tied with Bradley Chubb,
Corey,
who didn't do nothing
did you
really
hear what
last
Tyler
season. What?
He
2020?
said TJ Watt is due next year, right?
Mhm.
Yep. 2025
And
is
you
in.
said before that Myles Garrett signed a 5-year deal in 2020.
Mhm.
So
So-
guess who's up? Guess who else is up next year?
Miles
Who
Garrett.
else?
Miles Garrett. Both of them.
Bro,
Both.
they about to make 60.
You know how that
Both.
offseason
I
gonna
like that,
look?
Tyler. Both.
Both. That
All
shit
right.
gonna look
Let's
crazy.
go.
And
Let's
Hassan Reddick is gonna
let's
be
talk.
making pennies compared to them. Because you
Let
can't
me
tell
talk to you.
Bro, you done, bro. It's
Let
over.
me talk to you.
Cooked.
All right. No, I'm not cooked. Let me talk to you. So you're telling me, because I think it was last week or whatever, we had the conversation about Tua getting that 52, right?
Mhm.
Or whatever he got. And
53.
we all agree he don't deserve it.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Now, as far as, and I'm not trying to disrespect you right now. Okay, Mo? No, I'm not. Because how much did Trevor get?
55.
55? Trevor hasn't won an MVP or any kind of award like that,
Right.
right? Tua hasn't won any award like that, right?
Right.
Hassan Reddick hasn't won any award like that, right?
Right.
But TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, and Mason Crosby, or Mason, I'm thinking about Mason Rule. Max Crosby have been in defensive MVP talks every single fucking year, and they've won defensive MVP every single fucking year. So I am not paying Hassan Reddick that kind of money. I don't care. He is trash, and that settles that. Because we just talked about how Tua don't deserve that money. Hassan Reddick do not deserve
All right,
that
but
money.
where
rather
is
let
your
him sit on the bench.
percentages though?
I don't think he understands.
Percentages?
Hold on, Ant. Justin, can you say what Corey is again one more time?
He's cooked.
We know it. We see it. Because we're talking about now, brother.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
See
That's,
him now, brother.
Yeah, because what I'm
Because
saying
that
is
shit
where's your
through the roof next
percentage?
year.
Okay, because if you're thinking that Hassan Reddick is 70%, I'm just trying to put a number on it. If you're saying he's 70% of the player that Myles Garrett is, I'm just throwing a number. I'm not saying that's the correct
Right.
number. I'm just saying a number. All right. Myles Garrett's contract is up next season. So if you give Hassan Reddick his money now, if you give him Garrett money today, when
It's
Garrett
Garrett
gets his
money
raise
tomorrow
tomorrow,
is not
Hassan
Garrett
Reddick
money
isn't
today.
making Garrett
What's
money
Garrett's
anymore.
number
The cap
right
goes
now?
up next year
You said
again. I
Garrett's
think
at 30.
I know that. The cap's going to go up every year.
Yes.
Oh, Garrett's at what?
Garrett, you said Garrett's at 30. That's what you said.
30.
He wants 30. Give him 30 because Garrett's gonna be at 60 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yes.
he ain't going to be at no 60. They're not going
You
to
a
give
fucking
Garrett that
lie.
kind.
When him,
Garrett's not going to get.
they're
that-
gonna
Signed
no
be
wide
30 million
receiver.
5
We
years
just
ago,
ran
Corey.
through. We just ran through the numbers the other day.
Corey,
We just ran through. I'm telling you,
Myles
receivers
Garrett's at
make the
25
next money
at the moment.
after. Okay, Myles Garrett is probably going to get 30 next signing.
Corey.
we
Because
don't
that's,
know.
I'm telling you what the cap's going to look like. Receivers are at 30 right now. Receivers 30, 32, right?
Mm-hmm.
Receivers are the next
All right,
highest paid
all right, how about this?
position
How about this?
after quarterbacks.
All right, receivers at 30, 32, number ones, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Number one receivers who
Those
are
top
not
guys.
in MVP conversations, like you're saying.
Oh,
No, they're in
He just
offensive
named
player
those.
conversations though.
No,
I'm talking about defensive MVP.
No.
Justin
defensive
Jefferson is
MVP
not in anybody's conversation for
Well,
MVP.
the year
player
before he
conversation.
was for offensive player of the year. Remember last year he was injured.
Corey, you
Hmm.
just named the awards off to us. What I'm telling you is TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, just let's leave them at those two. Next
Okay.
year, need contracts.
Right.
They're gonna wait each other out.
Yeah, because guess what? Myles Garrett signed $30 million, $25 million contract 5 years ago, bro.
Yes.
He's not
And
going
he
to
got
re-sign for 30 now.
$25
Hell no.
million.
They're going to set the market. They're going to reset the market, like Mo
That's what
said.
I'm saying.
It's
Like, give
going to
him the
be
money now, bro.
35.
Like,
It's going to
don't
be
worry about
almost
it.
40 for him.
He did that shit 5 years ago. That shit chump changed, bro. I did that shit 5 years ago. I need
Like
50.
Dak is changing the
You know what
market.
their negotiations gonna be? It's gonna be, hey, all right. That's why both of them quiet. They don't give a damn about all this shit that's going on. They're quiet because next offseason, they're gonna say, all right,
They're
so
gonna be the competition.
Hassan got 25. I'm making that right now. They're gonna do all the shit you just named to
Everything
us.
you're doing.
Everything you're doing. All right. So, well, he only got 12 sacks last year. I got 19.
I'm in MVP conversation every year. He's not.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
It don't matter if
ultimately,
it's
this is
12,
what
11,
we're
they're gonna
doing
say, I
now.
got
Saying right
19.
now,
I
they're gonna
got
say the
20.
same shit.
It's ultimately what every position is doing. Every position is just gaining more every single season. So this year, the big talks were the quarterbacks because all the quarterbacks got their money. So you got 55 mil being the standard now with Burrow, with Trevor. You got 53 over there with Tua, and we're all had damn near a whole show talking about 53 with Tua. Okay, and when Dak gets 70 next year or this year, whatever it is, Mahomes is gonna they're gonna have to restructure Mahomes. So Mahomes is gonna get 75. Okay. And that's gonna make Trevor Lawrence's 55 look like he's getting a deal. Like, damn, thank God we got him for 55.
Pennies. And that's what Jacksonville front office is saying. Thank God we got him for 55. Because they know that shit go up too. That's why I never was stressing that shit, bro. Because it's only going up. You paying him now. Myles Garrett and TJ Watt next year, that's gonna be one crazy offseason. And when we see them numbers and we record that show.
Yeah. And we're not even talking about Bosa. We haven't even talked about Bosa. When Bosa gets his,
bro.
It's
get
just
crazy.
Ugly. It's an ugly situation. And enough, I mean, when is enough?
It's finna get crazy.
You know what I mean?
But I would like to see is the trend.
The trend. Oh, you know what? I like doing shit like that. I might try to work on something for next week on the trend. I like that idea.
I'd like to see the trend of every season, how it is moving, how the market's moving, so that we can get an idea.
I might have to get some of my accountant friends in on this. I like that. Well, as to the topic of the show, I know we spent a lot of time talking about money and preseason because you know what, it needed to be talked about. But as to the topic of the show, we're talking about your fantasy football sleepers, y'all. Okay, these are the teams. Yeah. Last year we talked about the top players. We talked about the easy rounds. We talked about round 1, 2, 3, man. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if this player's there, you need to pick him. Everybody know that. Everybody know that Saquon Barkley should be amongst the top 2 or 3. Everybody knows certain players should be amongst those top players. We all know that. But now I need to know about those guys who are not necessarily going very early, but are still going to add a lot of value to your team. That's what I wanted to talk about because this is where championships are made. Not in your top player, but the rest of your team. The rest of your team has to bring that as well. And who you draft through round 4 through 10 can make or break your team. So let's talk about that, guys. I want to get with some of y'all. So let me start with Justin. You've been fairly quiet today because I want to pick on you a little bit. Okay. You know, I've been picking on the other guys for a while, and I feel like I'm always going at Kory anyway. So I figured like let me pick on you for a little bit. Okay. So with that said, Justin, I want you to give me some ideas on who you think is worth going to go grab. Or, like don't pick this guy early, but if he falls to you, then shit, pick him up. Give me some ideas, man. Give me some picks, man.
You got these motherfuckers pulling their notepads and shit.
Yes.
But it's
Everybody's
cool.
grabbing
We'll
a
give 'em
paper.
gems.
Because guess what? Our draft is in 2 weeks. So I'm sitting here right here.
You got notepad. Look at him.
I'm ready. I'm ready to who can I steal from you?
All right, so I'm gonna let y'all know someone who I drafted last year. You know what I'm saying? Who I feel like is a solid running back. Solid running back coming out of there. I'm gonna go Najee Harris. I'm gonna go Najee Harris. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say Najee Harris,
You're muted, Mo.
he's went 3 straight seasons without missing a game. He's went 3 straight seasons with over almost 300 touches. He's went 3 straight seasons of 1,000 yards, and he went 3 straight seasons of almost over 8+ TDs. As a bench running back, I ain't mad at it, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's the third down back over there. He's the goal line back. He's the back that's going to get you the 3-4 yards that you need right there when you down in the red zone. Najee Harris is someone who I will consider drafting if he falls to you in the late rounds of your fantasy draft, bro.
Okay. Do you have any more that you can bless us with?
I mean, we can go around, you know what I'm saying, one at a time, you know what I mean? And
All right.
back.
All right. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Tyler. Yes.
Fuck.
Tyler. Yes. Give me an idea of who I should pick up, or who the audience should pick up, rather.
I didn't understand the assignment because what we talked about last week, and I had to leave a little early. I didn't understand. I missed the plans changed.
But that's
so
okay.
everything.
That's all right. The show is called From the Hip. So my friend,
good.
Shoot from the hip.
I could tell you your jam shot, Tyler.
Oh man. So, God damn it! All my research has gone to shit. I have nobody lined up. That's the problem.
I'll tell you your jam.
You are listening to From the Hip podcast, where we shoot from the hip.
Well, then
Tyler,
find some. Fuck.
You know your jam. You know your jam. You know your jam. He sells used cars.
I mean, he's my rookie. I was gonna the rookie we were gonna talk about. All the rookies. That was the man who I was gonna pick.
Thing. Let's not skip ahead.
That's the next thing. Yeah. Oh man, because the ones I looked into, I guess for me is probably if I'm gonna just base off my list, I was definitely picking people you would want to definitely wait late into it. You don't want to draft them early. Not really sleepers that I decide to pick. More of just if you're gonna pick them up, get them at a discount. Wait till it's much lower.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
So one of them, I'm gonna go ahead and just go off and shoot is DJ Moore.
That's a great pick.
I've put him a little bit further back in, just because from what I'm seeing, he was great last year, but they got a lot more weapons now on the Bears. So we don't know if he's going to be that star.
I see what you're saying, because I was ready to ask you. I was going to say, hold on. I'm expecting a big year from him because he's got a good quarterback now. Well, I don't know what to expect of Caleb. Don't attack me. But I'm expecting that Caleb is set up to have a great year. So what I'm saying is I'm expecting him to have a good year, but I do understand what you're saying, that it's not just him.
Exactly. That's the thing.
Ball's going to have to be spread.
Which like I said, he was phenomenal. And he'd be great if he didn't have all these extra weapons now on this team, where now it's lowered his value. So I would wait a little bit later, get him in a later round.
That is a nice idea.
Because he could still be someone good.
That is actually pretty good, Tyler. See, when you shoot from the hip, you shot pretty well there, because I do agree with that. That makes sense. Like his value based off of last year's output makes it seem as though he probably should be drafted way higher than where in your mind, he should be drafted, because he's not gonna have the same output with him having more weapons on the team.
Could happen. Pick him up cheap.
I got
and see what happens.
Okay. Kory, let me get to you, man. What do you got for me as far as who do you
My
think is the
gem?
good one?
This is easy. Lad McConkey from the San Diego Chargers. Who does he have to throw to? That is the question. Herbert has nobody to really throw to. We've seen video footage of his receivers dropping the ball here in practice already. Lad McConkey is a shoe-in to get a lot of touches, a lot of looks, and be able to pick up a lot of yards. They did draft him early on in the draft. That's my pick.
Mm.
That is simply my pick. The rookie Lad McConkey for the San Diego
Does that count for
the
your
LA
rookie to watch
Chargers.
out for, or is that the sleeper?
No. That's my sleeper.
Okay. All right, Mo, what about you? Let me go around with you.
Swift for the Bears.
That's a tough one.
Swift for the Bears. That running game is going to be important to me, and I think they'll be overlooked because of what they've been doing for the last however long. They've been ass.
Oh, you know what? Thanks for reminding me that. Shout out to the Bears. They just won 33-6 against the Buffalo Bills in preseason.
So they can kiss my ass. But Swift.
That means your boy gonna look good then.
Oh yeah, he can.
We're
look
gonna
so
get
good.
you a Caleb jersey
But
next
anyway,
year.
Listen, back to it. Swift. That running game is going to be very, very important, and it's a running game that they never tried to even give Justin Fields. Also, with the weapons and receiver that they gave Justin Fields. So, guess what? I think that in order for this whole thing, in order for Caleb to look how they want him to look, in order for those receivers to get open, you're going to need the running game, and the running game is going to go through Swift. That's my sleep.
Are you not worried about like Herbert playing for them, because he looked really good
Herbert.
when he had his preseason? Are you not worried about him? Because I'm worried about the actual two-back set that they have going on over there.
No.
You're not worried about that? Okay.
Herbert ain't gonna catch the ball like Swift.
Oh no, he's not that type of running back. He's gonna be trying to
You're
break
gonna
through
get
that
more
line.
fantasy points from Swift.
Yeah.
The workhorse now, the one who's gonna run the ball the most at certain times is gonna be Herbert. But fantasy,
yes,
Swift.
especially in our league because we have a PPR league. So
Swift, it'll be Swift.
All right, back to you. Well, back to you, Justin.
Yo, you ain't got no picks, man?
I'm the one with the pad over here, man. I'm the one trying to steal your
He's
picks.
writing all that. He's writing down
I'm
everybody's
trying to steal y'all picks.
All right. I'm gonna drop another gem on y'all, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Drake London.
Yeah, I heard that's a
Drake
good
London just got their quarterback. You know what I'm saying? They franchise quarterback just now. They just got him.
What's his name?
Kirk Cousins, man. Purple man. You know what I'm saying? Now he black and red man. But now they just got their franchise quarterback, Drake London, under these quarterbacks. Under who was the quarterback last year?
Heineke.
Riddler.
Not Rattler. Shit.
Heineke.
No, it wasn't Heineke.
Ritter.
It was
Ritter.
Yeah,
I keep saying the Riddler.
None of us knew his fucking name. It's a fucking problem.
No, because they was ass.
Yeah, they was ass.
They were terrible.
Drake London.
Terrible. But
Drake London puts his body on the line every fucking game. I know everybody remembers when he dropped on his neck that one game and got up and brushed it off and kept that shit moving. The last 2 seasons, he's had almost 1,000 yards each season. You know what I'm saying? 4 touchdowns his original season. Last season was only 2 touchdowns. I had 900 yards last season. He had about 866 to his first season, his rookie season. He got a franchise quarterback now. Someone who can actually throw the ball.
He also has a tight end on that team, though.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I ain't mad
shut
at
up, Anthony. Please.
I'm just saying, Kyle Pitts is on that team now. That's going to steal some of
Damn
that
it,
shit,
yo.
man.
Drake London now.
See,
he got his whole.
I know what Mo's upset about because, like
right
me,
there.
he was, he's been eyeing Kyle Pitts for for a pick. I know.
Number 1, man.
All right, back to you, Tyler. Now that you've gotten a chance to see the assignment.
Yeah, because it wasn't this one last week. So, Musgrave tied in for the Packers.
That's pretty good.
I think Get him in the later rounds, because Packers, especially for a rookie, and right now the Packers, they like to use tight ends in their offensive play. They really like focus on it, and he's one of the ones that showed promise last season. You know he's going to bring it again this year. So I think later round one.
Mm-hmm. Kory?
Ricky Pearsall for San Francisco 49ers. With all this Aiyuk talk, if he goes and the decline in Debo's play, CMC can't run and catch every play. Kittle also needs to block sometimes. So Ricky's the next option alongside of Jawan Jennings.
I was
picking
about
up
to ask
more
you about Jennings
grabs.
now. I'm
Now,
glad you
I
mentioned
love
him.
Jennings. I love that boy.
I'm about to
I think
say, you really think that the rookie's
a
going to
key
get
player.
the ball more than Jennings?
He's bigger than Aiyuk because Aiyuk's 6 foot. He's 6'1". I feel he's a little more dynamic because he's younger. He's a little more explosive. So I think he has a chip on his shoulder. He's coming out of Florida. Yeah, that's for Banks. But yeah, I think he's another good gem to watch. With all that Brandon Aiyuk trades talk, he could be the next guy to step up.
Okay. Mo, give me another one.
Brian Thomas Jr.
Because he's a fucking jag.
There you go. You motherfuckers. Brian Thomas Jr.
Use a first round pick on him. I dare you.
What?
You heard what I said.
Well, hold on, Kory. We're talking about sleepers here. The whole point of this whole conversation is this is something that's going later rounds if this person were available. Now, I will go right back to Mo and say, Mo, if it's the 7th round and he's there, are you grabbing him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then that's the
Man,
question.
I'm trying to play some mind game. I'm trying to free up another good player for all of us by him drafting him first.
Don't worry, he'll draft somebody like Bajon Robinson again, and they won't play him.
I will not. I
Jesus.
already know who I'm drafting if they're there. I know like 82 players that I'm drafting.
82 players.
But yeah.
You know, that leads us into 2 weeks from now.
That's crazy. You won't name one though.
You want me to name one?
Yeah.
I need you to name two because we all name two.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's crazy.
All right.
From the hip.
Okay, from the hip, because I actually don't have it prepared. Let's go with a running back. Okay. Yeah, look, see, Kory peeped up. He wants to know who I got on there.
I got my pencil right here. I'm finna write it down.
Okay. Let's go to a running back. Okay. I'll give you the running back who I'm actually, no, I really can't because he's kind of a high round draft pick. That's not fair. That's not fair.
This is from the hip. You're supposed to be ready.
I know, but I wasn't prepared to give these to you because
You're
actually
6'2",
one of them I
supposed
already
to be
mentioned
good.
because we talked about it. One of them for me was your boy Jennings from San Francisco. That was one of the ones that you and I had spoken about yesterday, right? And that's one of the guys that I was prepared to throw down with because of this whole situation happening with Brandon Aiyuk. I feel like whatever, bro. All right. But I tell you what, I actually have one to avoid. That might help somebody.
Oh hell no!
I'm gonna throw one in
That
to
was
avoid.
my list.
We need a sleeper from you. Not no goddamn who you avoid. We need a sleeper.
All right.
Come on, let's go. Come on.
All right. Brandon Cooks. Sleeper. Last year he had a low production, but it was because it was all CD Lamb. CD Lamb's situation currently, he's probably going to end up getting traded, or he for at least has not practiced a single fucking play yet, which means that with everything going on in Dallas, Dak, who is participating in practice, has been throwing the ball, and that's going to, because you guys know I follow Dak. I'll also throw it in there that my rookie that I've been watching is Tolbert from Dallas. Because for whatever reason, Dak and him are like this. They're seeing eye to eye. CD's holdout is hurting this team tremendously. And it's hurting what his value to the team is going to be. Because as other people progress, by the way, bless you, Mo, but as other people progress and they show their value, it shows how little value you actually have. I'm putting that out there like that. So the Cowboys on both parts, watch out for that. Okay?
Both.
The other player to watch out for in a real late round who was trash last year, which is why you're going to be able, if you wanted to grab him up very, very, very late, it will be available to you, will be Tony Pollard. Very, 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 very late.
For the Titans?
Yes.
Mm.
Yes,
Okay.
he is healthy now that he has not been healthy for the past couple seasons. Okay? And because he's playing on the Titans, he will get the ball a lot. He will get a lot of touches. Now, I'm not trying to put him in the realm of like a Breece Hall or something. What I'm saying is that you're going to be able to grab him up very late in the draft. Round 10, round 11. And if you want to shore up your bench, that's a great little guy to grab him up, throw him on your bench, and he's going to get a lot of touches. You're going to see him actually get a lot of touches. Similar to, what was that dude's name? Played for Denver last year. That
Jamal Williams.
No.
Or something like that.
The other one started with a P. Okay, like Penon or
P. Ryan.
P. Ryan.
Okay. He came from the
He was
Bengals.
one of those guys. You stored him on your bench, but he was giving you 8-9 points every single game. Every single game. So as your round 3 running back had his bye week, you threw him in. And he's still going to give you 8-9 points. That's a sleeper pick. To me, that's the guy who makes and breaks your team. Because at some point, you're going to have some bye weeks. CMC does need a break. Okay, you got to fill him in with something. So there you go. I just gave you, 3 or 4 of them just now.
There you go.
Okay.
It's about time.
Good job. There we go.
You feel a little bit
Now
better
we
can
about
get to
that?
the other shit.
You were
There
writing
we
my
go.
shit
Now we
down,
can get to
Kory?
the-
Oh, yeah. Good.
Well, he already wrote it down.
Oh, I'm not going to write any of this down because I'm going to just rewatch the episode again so we can get some views on here because I'm committed.
Yeah.
All right.
And
To
that's
the
something else I need to address.
Go ahead.
No. Later.
All right, but to the rookies. Because we got a whole beautiful class of rookies coming in, guys. And these guys, some of these guys are going to get some serious touches right away. So let me go to Justin. Who's the rookie that you're watching right now that you feel like he is worth your pickup? I'm going to say that because here's the thing. I had a friend of mine who's in our fantasy league, okay, Mike. Years ago, he picked up Tyreek Hill before Tyreek Hill started doing what he was doing. And it snuck in late round, and he just destroyed our league. This is before Mo joined the league. This is before, before all of that. But he destroyed our league with Tyreek Hill.
I remember.
So some of these rookies can really change the whole deal for you. So who's your rookie, Justin, that, grab him up if you can get him?
It's going to be Marvin Harrison Jr., man.
Only the number 4 pick of the whole draft, bro.
You asked me who was gonna get. I didn't tell you sleeper. You said who was gonna get the most touches, who's gonna make the most impact as a rookie. So you Marvin Harrison.
Why didn't you just say Caleb? But yeah, I'm only giving you shit for the hell of it. Go ahead.
The reason why I'm gonna say that is because his height and his ability to jump fits Murray's play style. Murray liked to play collapsed pocket, run around football. So I think his ability to get open, to jump high, that Hail Murray bullshit is all going to be effective with Marvin Harrison, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't surprised when the plays that aren't supposed to be shit turn into something. Just because of Marvin Harrison.
All right. Tyler, give me a rookie.
Oh. If this audience doesn't know already who my rookie's going to be, it's going to be that used car salesman. Baby, he's selling me that used Honda. It's going to be my man, Bo Nix. Reason I'm picking him A lot of reports from the from the Broncos camp and everything. They're all saying he slid right in to the whole team dynamic. Said he had a few little hiccups up in there, but he restarted it, got the ball rolling again, and they go, he's comfortable. They have a comfortable team now. He is fitting into the position that he needs to. Bo Nix is gonna be the man who's gonna be taking the Broncos, not maybe the playoffs, this is rookie season, maybe, but he's gonna put you up some numbers at least. He's gonna be showing out because he's gonna be selling you that used Honda, that 2015 used Honda that I have sitting in my driveway. Bo Nix.
Tyler, I missed everything you said. I'm gonna have to rewatch the episode just to hear what you have to say because as soon as you said slid in, I've been staring at Kory because I couldn't help it. Freaky man just got my whole mind. I missed everything you said because you said slid in, and my eyes went right to Kory.
Oh my God, man! What is wrong with you guys?
I'm sorry, man. Because
I let it be.
because
let it
Freaky
be.
Man
I'm
is on the
glad that
show, man. You can't do shit like that when
No,
Freaky
man,
Man's
no,
on the show.
no. I'm glad that I got people like Justin and Mo. We're just having conversations using regular words that have been regular and used forever that never meant anything.
I know,
but only in those contexts. But now they mean something completely different. They know what I'm talking about. They may not be as big Bo Nix fans as I am because, like I said, that used car salesman, he sold me. Hasn't sold those two yet.
I get you. I'm just saying because
you two just have to go right to the dirtiest part of your minds.
Because it was Kory.
And we're talking football.
For the reaction.
We're talking football. This is not.
I don't know what's going on. They go right to the dick.
Like this is a football podcast.
I'm sorry. I was just
this
looking
is
at
not
Kory
a
to see what he was going to say.
Podcast. This is not what I did last night podcast. This is a football podcast.
Hey, I'm just saying I was trying to give kudos to Kory for not saying something because I knew what his mind was, but he didn't say anything.
My face, I made a face.
But he didn't say nothing. The fact that he showed
that takes one.
He showed restraint.
No. I'm not gonna let you sit here and just go. I'm gonna praise him for not getting weird. You just go. I missed everything you said because I couldn't help but keep staring at Kory the entire time as you're talking because I know what he's thinking. That's what you're doing instead of going. Kory didn't say nothing. Good. Okay. Finish the statement. All right, Tyler, you're full of bullshit. But I want to praise Kory for this. No, it was just you going the entire time staring at Kory. The fuck, man?
All right, fair enough. Kory.
All right, yeah, Kory, go next.
Well, my rookie sleeper would be Bo Nix's supervisor, the 35-year-old Brock Bowers from the LA Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders. Ooh, showing my age again. Yeah. I think he's going to fit right into that offense with the Devontae Adams controversy. I think he's going to help Minshew have a check down valve when Devontae Adams is double covered. And I think he's going to fit right. Like I said, he's going to fit right in. He's got great hands to catch the football, Mo, because I know what you're thinking. He's a good route runner. He's big body. He's going to be able to block. He's going to be able to do everything to help Minshew out. And it's going to be Minshew mania all over again for Mo.
I think one of the best things about Brock Bowers is that he's coming from a winning ball club. I like the fact that he brings that type of winning attitude to a team, along with everything else. He's very talented, but I think that mindset matters too. That's what I like about him. Mo, and you're the best person to talk about. I'm glad I'm saving you for last on this one because you follow college hard. So therefore, when I look at you and I ask you which young player am I really should be paying attention to, this one is more for you than anyone. This is right up your alley.
It is right up my alley. But if I had to say a sleeper, I would have to say, because we're talking about rookies. So I would have to say McDaniels from Washington.
Okay.
He can run. He can throw the ball. His accuracy is off sometimes, but you can fix that. But I think since there's no tape, we all say it every time, and we always remind people we say it every time. When there's no tape, people go crazy. I think he'll go crazy, and I think that he'll be the sleeper for me in the rookies. And he's the quarterback for the Washington Commanders. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. Because Justin took my other one, but that's not really a sleeper.
All I'm saying, disclaimer, you got on me for picking number 4. He picked the number 2, and this motherfucker over here picked like the number 8. So don't say that.
Okay. Well, I'll throw one from a second round. Okay, since you guys are coming at me, even though I've already given you 2. Right? I'm gonna give you Jonathan Brooks. Jonathan Brooks, running back from the Carolina Panthers. Probably the best running back in the entire draft. This was not a heavy running back draft. This was a wide receiver and quarterback draft.
That was that Michigan running back, right?
Was he Michigan?
No, I don't think he was Michigan.
No, he was Texas.
Texas, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I was
But the boy is a solid running back. He's pretty big for the halfback position. Solid, strong guy. And playing on Carolina, they need something to try to protect Bryce Young. And the best protection for him, other than some really big offensive linemen, is a running game so that he doesn't have to throw the ball as much. So I think this is going to be a big deal for Bryce Young to get him to actually to stay upright a little bit more, because Bryce Young was sacked more than any other quarterback last season. Okay, so it could help that he has a running back and a team, because the Miles Sanders thing wasn't working last year. Okay, that was not a good look. So going with another running back, they picked the top running back in the entire draft, even if it was in the second round. So I'm going to say Jonathan Brooks. If he's available to you late rounds, round 5, 6, grab him. Grab him. He's going to put up some solid points. Okay, Justin, I'll get you one more go around for everybody. Give me another guy. Oh yeah, from the
God
hip.
damn it! I gotta find another one.
Rookie,
A rookie, or even a sleeper. Either one. Throw either one at me.
Damn.
Yep. Think about it, guys. One more.
What's
This
up?
last one, guys. I won't hit you with any more.
Xavier Worthy.
Stole mine. I hate you.
Like that shit, right? You want from the
Yep,
hip? I
'cause
got you.
that
from the
was
hip.
my next one.
Xavier Worthy.
That was my next one.
For what? 4-2, 4-1? Patching him up with the best quarterback in the league? Yeah, bro. Xavier Worthy.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent pick. Excellent pick. I agree with you. I don't even think much has to be said. He's playing for the Kansas City Chiefs. With everything they have going on right now with Rice might not even be playing this season. I don't even know yet. I'm not even sure where that's going to play out for him. So, you know what? Worthy, I think, is going to get a lot of touches, bro. I think he's going to be, and I think he's super fucking fast, too. I think that's going to help that team. Tyler, you ready with somebody for me? Anything. A rookie or a sleeper. It doesn't matter.
Xavier Worthy.
You just
I
threw it
just
right
pulled
at me. The same.
I'm looking over all the draft picks and stuff. That's why I was doing that. So, because I missed a portion of the draft. So, yeah, I'm just gonna say Xavier Worthy. I mean, he's on the fucking Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, what can go wrong with that?
All right. I'm going to let you pass because I did hit you with the list last minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Kory, what do you
I
got?
can give you 2 if you want.
Give me 2.
Yeah, do 2. Make up for me.
Make up for Tyler.
Yeah, please help me.
Well, I'm very high on Keon Coleman.
That's who I said.
Him stepping in. Yeah, that's who you said. Stepping into that Buffalo Bills offense where they really have no true number one after getting rid of Diggs and Gabe Davis. He has a lot of upside potential of being a breakout. But my other breakout is another Xavier, but not Xavier Worthy. Xavier Leggett for the Carolina Panthers. If Bryce Young can get it together with the running, why you got to make that face?
Because that was his
What's
pick,
wrong
man.
with
That
you?
was his pick, bro.
Whatever. That's why he on that time. But this kid, if Bryce Young gets it together, Adam Thielen, we all know is old. Deontay Johnson is not fantastic. He could be their star. He could be a star in Carolina. He could be that Steve Smith kind of receiver, that true number one, with the potential he has.
I got you. All right. What about you, Mo? Give me somebody. Rookie
I don't
or a
have
sleeper.
nobody.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't
I don't
have to
have nobody.
necessarily be a rookie.
God damn, yo. He took everybody in one swoop.
It's called brilliance, my child.
No, it's called being drunk. Get off my nuts.
Speaking of that, I'm a little low here.
But anyway, man, hey man,
Shout out to Kory
listen,
for my
man.
birthday gift.
Trey
Hold on.
Trey
Let me
Benson.
interrupt you. Shout out to Kory for my birthday gift. It's one of my favorites right here. It's my
Wolf of
favorite.
Reserve?
It's probably my favorite
yeah.
bourbon.
Double
Thank
Oaks.
you again, Kory. And Darius. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm
Trey
listening.
Benson. Trey Benson, running back.
Nice.
Trey Benson, running back, Arizona Cardinals. I had to just go from the hip on this one. I had some players in my mind, and then you motherfuckers. It's really one motherfucker.
I mean, Trey
But-
Benson is not that bad of a call. I mean, first Florida State to do an 80-yard touchdown catch.
There you go. You heard that, Florida State. But anyway, yeah, man.
Keep it
Trey
up, Mom.
Benson, I think he's a sleeper. I think if he's available, you go pick him up because him and what's their running back currently? James, he
Who?
from the Steelers.
Connor.
Arizona Cardinals.
Connor.
James Conner,
James
who's
Conner.
always injured.
I think they're
That's a good
Missed the
pick.
glass.
number one. There you go. And then also, you know, they'll run the 2-back set. Trey Benson can catch it. He can run.
Pause. Hey,
Can
yo,
we-
pause.
Can we end the
Yeah,
show?
you get it.
Damn
the
it.
show.
You gonna get it.
All right,
Can we-
let's end it. Can we end it? Let's just get
Yeah,
this
hold
over
on.
with.
Let me throw
Jesus
mine out
Christ, man.
because
Too
Kory
many
just
big ref.
damn
Yo, can you-
Kory. God.
Mo, hit me with the womp womp womp.
No,
for
no,
this.
it's for him only. I had to leave it for him.
Thank you.
No,
Jesus
he's
Christ.
The
Making
man said, "What you mean by that?
making
He
it
can catch
real
it."
awkward.
You gotta say he could catch the ball. You just can't say the man can catch it, bro.
Well,
That's
he
a
can say he
pause
can
moment.
catch it because none of
Nah,
us are thinking
that's
that.
a
Nothing's a double
ayo.
entendre.
That's a ayo.
What is wrong?
Football,
That is
brother.
a ayo.
Hey,
We're talking
all right.
football, brother.
All right, let me throw my sleeper and then we can call it, okay? My sleeper on this, because I gotta stay hometown. You know me with my Jets, okay?
Oh,
I think this young man is going to benefit from the quarterback play of Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to turn him into a very good wide receiver. Malachi Corley, he is a very talented, strong, healthy young man. He's got great speed. He's got good hands. I think he's going to be able to be a standout this season with the Jets. And until they were to make that trade for Devontae Adams, I think he's going to be worthwhile having until Devontae comes over. And then, yeah, at that point, send him back to the waiver wire because he won't sue it. But until that trade happens, he's going to be worth picking up. Okay? So we tried to help you guys out and try to build the rest of your team other than your starters. Your starters are still your starters, Gold. But you got to have a bench, otherwise you're going to lose. So in 2 weeks, we're going to have our draft, our personal draft of our team where we put our money to it. And you get to judge us based on our picks. So that's coming up in 2 weeks, guys. So with that said, closing statements, everybody, let's go around. I'll start with Mo since I got you last since he came on just for it. So I'll start with Mo this week. Mo, what you got for me? Closing statement, bro.
Hey man, like, comment, subscribe, share from the Hip Podcast. And I also would like my brothers to share because that's all I views. But anyway, listen, man, I don't really have too much to say outside of subscribe, to Boogie_CTV on Twitch. And also subscribe to Kory's OnlyFans, Kory_Pillow-Toes, where he plays with fat women's feet. He oils them up and he gets tickled by them too. All right. All right. So yeah, that's all. That's all. And I might do a show on Stationhead, Hollywood Mo.
Do it because I
Stationhead.
gotta
might do a
edit and I
show.
like to listen to it when I'm, when I'm
Gotcha.
on.
Gotcha. I might do. Yeah.
Senor Justin.
Appreciate everybody tuning into the From the Hip podcast episode. We take time out our week, you know what I'm saying, to give y'all the latest content, latest update on all the NFL world. So just appreciate you tuning in. Just go ahead, drop a like for us, drop a comment. We're responding as we can. Follow Boogie_CTV on Twitch, man. We're going live this weekend. I've been sick the last couple 2 weeks, so I haven't been live myself, but we right back at it like a crack at it today, man. So other than that, man, yeah, man. I'm out of here, man.
All right. Tyler.
We keep saying the same things over and over again at the end of the day. Like, share, comment, subscribe,
You can say
all that
something
fun
different
stuff.
if you want.
Well, what I'm saying is, it's the thing of what the definition of insanity. You're saying keep doing the same things over and over again, expect something different to happen. We keep doing this over and over again because we're expecting you guys to actually follow up. We're not expecting anything different. We're expecting the exact same thing we're saying. More comments, more subscribes, more views. We're only going up in this point. Let's keep it going up. Follow Justin, all right? That's Boogie_CTV. And you know what? Hollywood Mo. Gotta follow him. He doesn't promote himself. In all honesty, I'm really starting to think about it. He's not really promoting himself. He gots to.
I tell you what,
Mo,
it's
you
one of the most entertaining radio stations you can listen to.
and people say radio's dying, but he's the only one keeping it alive. So go ahead, give him a follow.
They brought 102 James back.
Enjoy what radio should be instead of what it used to be.
Mr. Kory.
Y'all already know. Like, comment, share, subscribe, share it for real. Shout out to Boogie_CTV. He doing this thing over there live on Twitch, so catch him when he gets on and watch it. You know what? Shout out to my boy Hollywood Mo for his Stationhead radio station. But I want to also say thank you to Mo for promoting my OnlyFans, which has taken off. But I'd like to promote your OnlyFans today. Share that. Here we are, ladies.
I knew it.
And basically, gentlemen,
No.
Take that daddy. He specifies in neural massages for everybody out there. So, gentlemen, sign up. He ready for you. Let's go. Woo! The king is back, baby.
Oh my God.
I knew it.
Oh my God. New room
Jesus
massage.
Christ.
Wow.
Yo, listen, y'all got a box.
Yeah. Y'all just got to get in the ring at this point.
Guys,
At this point, we got to get you in the ring.
It's over.
Guys, if we hit 100 subscribers, we'll do a boxing match between Mo and Kory.
Headgear and all. Headgear and all. I'll pay for that.
Of course, headgear, because we got to,
I gotta
they're
keep
not
the
getting
money
paid millions
makers
of dollars.
together. I got to keep the money makers together. Make sure all teams stay there. All of them stay.
The audience wants to see it. We're getting those views, seeing those 200 views, so that we can hit 100 subscribers very easily. Come on, you want to see these two finally go at it?
Yes, it's true.
Hit 100 subscribers. Come on.
And that wraps up today's episode of From the Hip. We hope you've enjoyed our deep dive into fantasy football sleepers for the 2024 preseason, and the season for that matter, and our discussions on the latest NFL situations when it comes to money. Remember, staying informed and making smart picks can give you that competitive edge in your fantasy league. We'd like to thank all the listeners for tuning in, all the watchers. Your support drives us to bring the best content possible. If you found this episode helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us grow and reach more football enthusiasts like you. You have any thoughts on today's topics? Comment. You have a suggestion? Comment it. You have an idea for a future episode? We're all ears. We're down. Comment it. We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment and reach out to us on social media. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll continue to bring you insightful analysis on the latest updates of the world of football. Until then, keep studying those stats, trust your instincts, and may your fantasy team bring you glory this season, as mine will. As always, let's keep it football. Let's keep it from the hip. I'm Anthony Rodriguez signing off. See you next time, guys. Have a good one.